Smith to inbound. Back to Doncic. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Bang! Bang! It's good! Doncic wins the game at the buzzer!
Yo, 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 yo. What is up, guys? It is your boy, Ryan, along with Zach and David, and we are Mavs Magic. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm pumped. I'm ready to see tonight's game. Yo, how about those Mavericks? Wow. Go ahead, David. Tell us about this first game on Saturday. How was that, man?
Well, okay. There was a good game on Saturday. I think we all know what happened. The Mavericks came away with a 10-point victory, 113-103, and it was a much closer game than you'd realize. I think there's a lot going on in this game. You had like early on, the Mavericks went up by like 10, 11, and we looked to be in control, but as time went on, we started to see more players get fouls. I think it was that second quarter, right?
Mm-hmm.
We had like Kleba, we had Dorian Finney-Smith get a foul, and they started racking up. They had like 3 fouls each, and I was thinking, oh man.
Yeah, I think it was a weird ending to the first half. We did finish strong. I mean, Luka hit I think it was like 2 or 3 threes towards the end of the half that really helped us a lot. Because I felt like we were kind of losing momentum there because we were up. I think it was like 24-12 at one point in the beginning, and I thought, man, we're coming out hot. We're playing well, and I thought, man, we're gonna take this game one pretty easily, but man, it was a different story come the second half. We had to battle, we had to crawl, and credit to the Mavericks. I mean, we played up to their standard, and honestly, in all honesty, I know I'm a homer, I'm a Mavericks fan, as all of us are, but man, the Mavericks ain't scared. They're not scared of this team. They're not. I think lower seeded teams, I think, would have been scared of the Clippers, but the Mavericks are not. They're playing. They're hitting them in the mouth, and I don't think the Clippers realize that. Now it's going to be a battle series long, but I think it's going to come down to, can the Mavericks, when the Clippers punch, can we punch back harder? That's really all this series is going to be about.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think was your favorite storyline in that game one?
That's a good question, man. I look at it, in my perspective, more of just the beef that the teams have as a whole. Man, this really stems back. It stems back to last year. Last year was like the candle on fire right there. But of course, the Mavs and the Clippers have always kind of been like a little rivalry, But I loved how Luka and Kawhi, they were guarding each other neck and neck. I've never seen them have any beef or anything but like that. But man, they were guarding each other. Kawhi was low key. Not gonna lie, he was kind of locking Luka up for a little bit of the first half and a little bit of the second half and everything like that. It really looked like they were going at it. And to me, these two guys, 2 stars of their teams, it's gonna be a really good series. I will tell you that. It's gonna be neck and neck, just like how we saw the first game. So that's me.
I think there's 2 storylines you gotta look at. Who's gonna guard Luka? Because Kawhi, I don't know, Ryan. I don't know what game you saw, but Kawhi didn't guard him that much.
He was locking him up, dog.
He switched off of him a lot during that game.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you, Zach.
A lot of that time. He didn't want it. It was mainly PG getting all the smoke.
Mm-hmm.
And, playoff P, man, pandemic P. at his finest. That's what they're calling him now. I don't know.
Pandemic.
But anyway, but that's a huge storyline. You know, what are the Clippers going to do with Luka? And on the other side, how is this Maxey and this whole dunk thing, how is that going to go? Because, yes, I will admit Maxey got rim stuffed and it was horrible. But I think the response from the Mavs as a whole, they came back and they stuck it to him. Now, I don't know. This is a different team. You know, this is a different Mavericks team than it was last year. This is a different Clippers team. Because think about it. They don't have Doc Rivers. Ty Lue is their coach. LeBron's chauffeur is what I like to call him. Anyway, you know, but I think it's going to be interesting to see, you know, what changes in game 2. Mm-hmm. What are the Mavericks still going to be full head of steam, or are the Clippers going to take one? Because let me tell you something right now. I'm putting this on the air live right now. If the Mavs win tonight, it's a sweep. Because that full capacity crowd in Dallas, you know how rowdy it gets in the playoffs.
Ooh, I'm so afraid of Dallas.
I think it's gonna. Ryan, we don't want to bring up your team, man.
This is not about my
really
team.
I don't really want to put this out there.
No. Think about it. Okay, that I like what you're saying, dog. But you have to think about it. First of all, game 2, I'm giving it to the Clippers. I'm sorry, giving it to the Clippers in Dallas. All right. Now, what if I'm wrong and you're right? All right. What if Dallas does win in hometown of Dallas, Texas?
LA, right?
It's in LA, Ryan.
It's in LA. My fault. What if Dallas does win? You're telling me that you are saying that it's going to be a sweep 4-0? Are you kidding me? Really?
Yeah. Because let me tell you, you beat a team of the Clip, like the stature of the Clippers with Kawhi and PG, 2 games at home. 2 games at home in their own house, going back to Dallas, where let's face it, the Clippers haven't played a full crowd all year. There's been no crowds up until the playoffs. And you're trying to tell me 15, 17,000 packed fans in Dallas, and you know how crazy it gets when it's playoff time down there? I'm sorry, but the Clippers, this is a must-win game for the Clippers, in my opinion.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
I will say one thing. The Clippers, I mean, on paper, they're a team that should be able to expose the Mavericks, like in all
yes,
ways.
Exactly.
Right.
But the thing is, they're mentally weak.
Okay, David. Speak.
They are.
And you look at their roster. Paul George, he's a great player.
PG.
We know how he is. You get to the playoffs.
Pandemic P.
He shoots the ball off the backboard.
Pandemic P. What about Kawhi, David? What about Kawhi?
Kawhi's always going to be there, but he's a one-man show. Like if nobody's going to help him, like what are they going to do? And I'm not gonna mention little barking dog Patrick Beverly. He's
the great one of the best defensive men in the history of the NBA.
Whoa! Not anymore, bud. Not anymore. Luka called him too small, man. Come on, like it's over, man. Patrick Beverly is the most overrated player in the NBA.
No, what are you really, Patrick Beverly? He's
bro. The man can't shoot.
Honestly, I feel like he's underrated.
But he can't.
His defense is really good to me, bro.
Okay, Ryan. So,
hey, we don't care about Patrick Beverly.
Oh, wow.
Nah,
you guys are on your high horse today. Y'all got one win, and you both are on your high horse. That is funny.
It's not the high horse. It's the I believe that the Mavericks are taking this series as a revenge, like everybody wanted it to be.
Yeah.
I think they're coming. When's the last time the Mavericks won a game one?
2011.
Yeah, the championship
And
year.
I was just about to bring
We haven't
that
won a
up.
game
Now,
one series
Zach,
and how since then in 10 years. We've lost game one ever since the championship year.
okay.
Now,
So are you saying, just because the Mavericks won game one, they're going to
no,
go and win a championship this year?
no, I'm not
Okay.
saying that.
Okay.
I'm
Then don't
saying
act like it.
that
You and David
no,
do not
I'm
act like it because both
I'm
of you
saying
guys are on
that
your
they have
high
a chance to win
horse.
this series. They have a very
They have a good
Brian.
chance. You're right. You're right. They have a really, really good chance to win the series. All right. But you have to think about it. Something that Dallas lacks, and what I've always said. What is it, Zach? I know consistency.
Right.
Now they have been really good this last 2 months, and I love them. But
Right.
sometimes Dallas can't get the job done.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm
But let
wanting
me
from
ask you
Dallas
this
fans.
question, Ryan. But let me ask you this question. Is this team okay? Consistency, I get it. But if you're looking at it from a standpoint of, oh, they're up and down, okay, that's fair. But they're playing the Clippers. What kind of motivation do the Mavericks have right now?
You're right.
They
They have a
got screwed last year. What kind of motivation is in that locker room right now? Consistency goes out the window. There's a chip on the Mavericks shoulder. There is a chip on the Mavericks shoulder. They're going to come to play no matter what. They're coming to play. And I'm sorry if that doesn't fit your narrative that you think that the Mavericks are not consistent enough. But let me tell you, the Clippers, they're a great team. I respect them. I don't know. We might lose this series. I don't know. But from what I can tell, the Mavericks are ready. Just on game one alone. I mean, our bench came out and played. We're balling. And I don't think Luka's gonna let that go.
You're right. Yeah, and like I told you, me and you are saying the same thing, okay? We're saying the same thing, but at the same, and I'm gonna sound like the worst Maverick fan when I say this. This Mavs team, and I love them, I love Luca, but this Mavs team is the type of team that will blow a 3-1 lead because they're not consistent. I don't care.
Okay, Ryan.
I don't
First
care.
of all, we're not the Clippers. Second of all, yeah, that's not happening.
We'll see.
We're not the Warriors either.
We're
But
not the
anyways.
Pelicans.
This has nothing to do with the pills, okay? Nothing to do
All
with
I
right.
don't see them. I see them at 1-2-3 Cancun. All right.
what? Anyway, guys,
Bro, they were.
what are your predictions for the next couple of games? Let's talk about tonight's game and then Friday's game. Friday's my birthday. Happy birthday,
Happy
Ryan.
birthday, right.
Good boy. All right. So tonight's game and we got Friday's game. What are your predictions, David?
Well, I think one thing that's like very obvious is Ty Lue is going to put Kawhi on Luka as much as possible, and we're gonna keep looking for those switches. But I think they're really going to manage to like keep him on Luka more this game, and Luka's going to have to get somebody else involved. Hopefully, that somebody is KP. We didn't have a KP sighting in the last game, but I think he was patient enough to where he didn't ruin the game for us, you know. So hopefully, we see KP tonight.
Yeah. I think that I agree with you, David. I think you're going to see a lot of Kawhi on Luka. I don't know if that's going to change a lot. I think it's going to open up a lot of our offense. I think Tim Hardaway Jr. is going to be the key tonight, because the attention, the defense is all going to be focused on Luka. If our shooters can get open and knock down some shots, Dorian Finney-Smith, all of them, I think that's going to be big. And if KP can dominate like he should, I think we got a good chance to steal this. Now, I will say my prediction for a win or loss tonight. My head is saying the Clippers by a few points, but my heart says the Mavs by 20. But
All right.
that's
Well,
just
go ahead and go with your head on this game, okay?
well. I'm going with my head now. I know that's gonna make people upset that I'm not picking the Mavs, but I'm just trying to humble myself and trying to not stir the pot and try to jinx it. Now, game 3, oh, that's guaranteed win coming home to Dallas.
Yeah,
So
that's a
I have
given.
no doubt in my mind. But
That's just how we do it in Dallas.
we'll see. I hope we win tonight. I mean, obviously I want them to win every game, but I don't know. I'm kind of worried. I was worried game 1 too. I mean, it's just gonna be one of those. I think tonight's gonna tell a lot about what kind of playoff run we're gonna have.
Yeah.
Well, guys, hey, like we said, man, Mavs Magic is getting lit tonight. We're getting lit tonight. All right, hey! All right. We're getting lit tonight. We're getting lit Friday night, man. It's gonna be awesome. This playoff series with
Happy birthday, Rye.
birthday,
Happy
Ryan.
birthday, boy.
This playoff series with the Mavs and the Clippers is really looking like it's on fire. And I honestly love it. I love watching the games. But for you guys, go ahead, like, subscribe, follow, comment on all of our posts, all of our everything. Go ahead, shout out, share, do everything, tweet, whatever. Go ahead and do that. And we will be posting more and more as this playoff series comes in full circle, guys. Do y'all have anything to say, Zach and David?
Vinny Smith the inbound.
Nope.
Back to Doncic.
That is it. We are Mavs Magic.
It's good. Doncic wins the